I redesigned my website using Claude Design, and I compared it to Google Stitch and UX Pilot. I wanted to see the difference in quality, speed, ease of use, features, and pricing. I'm actually impressed with Claude Design. I'll show you a few cool things you can do with it right now, and at the end I'll let you know if you can implement it in your professional workflow. Hi, my name is Jad. This is where I review AI tools for UI UX. Last week I showed you how I built my new website using Framer. It's a website to help anyone find AI tools for UI UX. I will keep adding the tools that I test on this channel to the website. And this website also includes my personal recommendation for each tool. Today I want to test Claude Design by redesigning my website. I will also do the same with Google Stitch and UX Pilot to compare them. I already have the requirements document, so I'm gonna give it to each tool and see the results. Claude Design will ask you questions first, which is great for aligning on the design before spending tokens. So I answered a few questions, and while Claude Design is working, I'm gonna give the same requirements to Google Stitch and UX Pilot. Now Stitch is much faster, but way less accurate. It didn't even use the correct colors of my brand, which are in the requirements. And the UI it gave me is very bad in terms of quality. It did not even adhere to my prompt for the flipping card. So right off the bat, I'm gonna disqualify Google Stitch. Now I give my requirements to UX Pilot as well, and I'm generating the flow of the app using UX Pilot flow feature. That way it will generate all the screens together. Back in Claude Design, we have a UI now. I can see that it's using the correct colors and it implemented the flipping cards correctly. The quality is great, very close to production ready UI. But of course, you can request edits and it will do them fast and accurately. So it's slow at the beginning to generate the whole design, but when you request edits, it's going to be fast. You can also edit the UI manually, which is a great feature in Claude Design and in UX Pilot. They both have the same manual editing capabilities. Another cool feature in Claude Design is that you can click on import and add a skill for generating an animated video. This is great for demonstrating your UI or for marketing or anywhere that you need a video of your UI. That's a great feature built right within Claude Design. Now UX Pilot adhered to my prompt very well, but the result I got here needs a lot more adjustment to meet my requirements. I'd say Claude Design was much closer to what I need in terms of requirements. So in terms of UI quality, I'd say Claude Design is very good compared to other AI tools, and it stands very close to UX Pilot. It adheres to the requirements very well. I'd say 8 over 10 for the quality, and I'll give you UX Pilot 7 over 10 because it needed a little bit more adjustments than what Claude Design gave me. For speed, Claude Design is slower than other tools, especially if you compare it to Stitch, but the lower models on Claude Design will perform faster. The UX Pilot is still a little bit faster even when you select the higher models. So it's going to be 6 over 10 for Claude Design and 8 over 10 for UX Pilot. Now in terms of usability, Claude Design is quite easy to use. It offers a guided experience for generating the UI and for building a design system, which is awesome. So I'm going to give Claude Design 8 over 10 and 7 over 10 to UX Pilot. Now, in terms of features, Claude Design doesn't have as many features like UX Pilot, but it does have manual editing, which is great. It also has some good export features, but no Figma compatibility, which UX Pilot has. But on the other hand, Claude Design can actually create video animations, so that's a plus. But then again, UX Pilot has a lot more UI UX features for generating variations and diagrams, reusable components, and heat maps. Claude Design doesn't have any of those. And most importantly, Figma compatibility and a Figma plugin. So for features, I'm going to give Claude a 6 over 10 and UX Pilot 8 over 10. And finally, for pricing, Claude Design doesn't have a standalone plan. It will use a dedicated limit within your Claude account. But the limit is very low, and I couldn't even complete a full project within that weekly limit. So if you're gonna use it extensively, you're gonna need to pay over $100 to get the higher limits. On the other hand, Google Stitch is free and UX Pilot has a very generous plan, so you can ideate and iterate as much as you want. So for pricing, Claude Design is gonna get a 2 over 10 for me, and UX Pilot will be at 8/10. And that brings the total to 30/50 for Claude Design and 38/50 for UX Pilot. 30/50 is not bad for a new product, but it does not surpass UX Pilot for me. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for future updates of Claude Design. But for now, I'm gonna stick with UX Pilot. Let me know what you think and if you're gonna be trying it or using it at all. And also let me know if you have any AI tools for your UX that you'd like me to test on this channel. And all the tools that I test on this channel, I will add to my website as well. Let me add Claude Design to my website right now. I'm gonna say the UI quality is impressive and the guided design system flow is smooth, but the tight usage limit really held it back. I'm gonna add the rest of the information and then I'll publish it to my website. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next one.